Welcome back to Mirror and Thread. It is one of my favorite times of year, back to school season. It always reminds me of my days when I was working as a speech pathologist in the school, and it gets me in the mood for some teacher outfit inspiration. So I went to Target today and tried on so many good teacher outfits. They have probably my favorite place for consistent, good teacher outfits that I feel like are practical and comfortable and a really affordable price point. So I've got lots of great stuff to share with you. These are good also, not just for teachers. If you do business casual, this is great. If you just like to kind of dress up, this is great. And there's some more casual items in there as well. So I will link everything right below in the video. You can shop it all there and we'll jump in. So starting out with the thing that I came home with, which is this Burgundy Sweater Set. So this is separates, a cardigan and a knit skirt. And this is so soft and stretchy and such good quality. And I feel like you can get lots of wear out of this, mix and match. This is a great, just simple cardigan. You can do buttoned as a sweater, which is how I'm wearing it now, with just jeans. You can unbutton it and have it as a layering piece. And layering pieces are critical to me because, well, I don't know about you guys, but when I used to work in a school, they kept that thing ice cold year round. It was freezing. So I would always need like a little cardigan or sweater or something when I was teaching indoors. And then when we would go out for recess, I would be blazing hot and need to be able to take it off. So this is the perfect layering option for that. This color is going to be huge this fall. It's one of the most trending colors. And I also love the knit skirt. This is something you can style with lots of different tops. It is so stretchy and comfy. It's pull on, really easy to go in and out of the bathroom in if you need to do that quickly, which is also an issue for teachers a lot. So super comfortable, and I'm in this small in both of these pieces. These pants are one of my favorite things, and I was having a real love affair with green. I kind of always am, but particularly this sage green color has just been my favorite. I just redid our bedroom. I don't know if you saw my short on that, and I used all this kind of sage green color. I just think it is so beautiful, and it works multi-seasonally. So these are really comfortable, functional pull-on pant. The only thing I'll say about these is they do not have pockets in this pair. I tried on a similar pair later on in the video that do have pockets if you want that same vibe. But I love the texture of these because this means you can get on the floor, you can sit in these, you can ride in your car in these, all the things, and they are not going to get wrinkled. So that is a great feeling when you're a teacher who's running around and doing all kinds of things all throughout the day. Having a pair of pants that isn't going to look insanely wrinkled by the time you get home is a major plus. Plus they're just flowy and comfy and easy. And I'm in this small in these. And then I paired this with this kind of sage green tank for a monochromatic look. You can do these as separates as well, but this one is a wide strap tank. So even if your school has like strict dress codes, this should still fit all of the dress code needs. It is a slimmer fit, so it works really well with like higher waisted things, tucked in skirts, options like that. It might be a little bit short if you were doing like a lower waisted pant, so just be aware of that. And I had the small in the sweater, but this is one you could size up in if you wanted a little bit more room. And then this sweater, I also love, again, as a layering piece. So this is easy to just throw on over like a little knit tank like that, or wear on its own. I would probably wear a cami underneath this regardless, just because it is an open knit. It's not really see-through, but just to be on the safe side, I would, especially in the cream color. So this comes in a really pretty cream color as well. Would definitely wear a cami under that, but it's a good open knit. So it's really good for this time of year whenever it's not cold yet, but you might want that little extra layering piece while you're indoors. It's also a cute kind of shorter fit, and I have the small in this one too. This is another really good functional pant option. I would say if you're only going to buy one thing from this video and you are a teacher, make it a pair of pants like this that you can wear all year round. So the only thing I will say about this one, They come in lots of color options. This cream color in particular, it's not see-through or anything like that. So if you don't work with children, you're probably safe to get this one. If you are an elementary teacher, I would get a darker color. Just speaking from experience, there's always a marker that gets on your pants or a stain of some sort, and wearing white pants is just a bit of a gamble if you're a teacher, especially some of those younger ages. But I really, really like the fit of this. So they have that paper bag waist that's good, and it's like a true drawstring, so it'll suck you in. You can tie it in. It's really good with all kinds of different tops. And these are an ankle pants, so they hit just perfectly. They're not gonna be too long. I am 5'3" for reference, and these come in black and olive green and several neutral colors. I love a striped dress like this. I think these are so easy to layer with, and when I'm doing workwear pieces or teacher outfit pieces, I like things that I feel like I'm gonna be able to wear all year and not just like a super florally summer dress that I can only wear those first few months. So this definitely fits in that category. Really soft, stretchy, comfortable knit. It is striped, plus it has the collar on it, which just gives it a little bit more of a dressed up look. Be mindful of the length on this if you are much taller than I am, and if you work with young little ones where you need to be on the floor a lot. This is more of a mini dress. It's not too short, but just be mindful of that. This might be a better option for middle school, high school, just so that you're not having to like run around on the floor all day. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I felt like I was always on the floor with the kids. I guess it's just part of the job. But I am in the small in this one. It is nice and stretchy, and I do think it'd be great with a cardigan or denim jacket too. This cardigan was probably one of my favorite things from the entire haul. First of all, it's a sage green color, which I'm loving. And this gives me J. Crew vibes. Like, this looks like something so expensive. I like that the buttons are also that kind of knit material. So they just look so expensive, so put together. This also comes in, I think, a cream stripe or maybe a navy stripe, but I have the small in this, and this is another one that's great. You could unbutton it and just do it as a layering piece. And then these pants are also amazing on the fit. They're a wide leg pant, and I love the seam down the center here on the leg. So flattering on. They've got like trouser pockets in the back, and they're kind of that like chino type material. Again, these are a light color. That's what they had in store. They do have them in darker colors as well if you're worried about wearing white, but if you don't have to worry about stains and stuff getting on you, I do think the white are so crisp and sharp looking. This is one of those pieces that you will wear over and over and over. I don't care if you're a teacher or not. This is a super comfy ribbed knit dress, but it flares out, so it's not one that feels like bodycon. You're not gonna feel constricted in it at all. It's not short, so you can get on the floor if you need to. You can bend down, do all the things that you need to do as a teacher in this, and it's cap sleeve. So it's just ultimate comfort, plus it's button down, so easy to throw on in the morning when you're in a rush. And I love it with a cardigan layered over. You could do a blazer over if you've got meetings or something you need to dress up a little bit more for. You could do this with a simple sandal, or even like a bootie or a heel as it starts to get a little bit colder out. I think this is the perfect option for teachers, so affordable too, and I'm in the small. I'm gonna go ahead and share this one, although this was not my favorite fit on, I'll be honest with you. I do think it's very practical and functional for teachers. It just fit really, really big. So this is the small, and I feel like I needed the extra small, which I never hardly wear extra small in anything. I'm usually between small and medium. So I would definitely size down one in this one, but it's got like a drop waist, and then it kind of flares out too. So it's really comfy and easy. It does have a zipper opening on the side, so you can pull it on and off very easily. This one is more like a tank racer back, so you probably would want a layering piece over this, but I do think it'd be cute with a little denim jacket or a cardigan as well. Y'all know I love a denim shirt dress. I never get tired of these, and I do think they are the perfect workwear option if your workplace allows denim. Most schools do. If you're watching this and you work somewhere where they don't allow denim, then obviously this might not be a great option, but they're so easy to layer with, and this one is a really cute and good fit. This does also run very big, so this is the extra small in this one, which I feel like was perfect on me. Would not have wanted it any bigger. Sometimes this universal thread line things just run pretty big. But this has like a pinstripe. It's very delicate pinstripe, so it's not really loud. It's buttoned down, and it is a super good quality denim. It's got the collar, it's got pockets, and the length is perfection. It's not too short. Here's the other pair of sage green pants that I was mentioning. Please look past the sizing. I know it's like so tricky with sizing in stores sometimes. That's why I try things on for you, and hopefully you can have better success ordering online because you just never know. This is the medium in these. They're way too big. That's what they had in store. I would definitely do a small in these, but they are that wide leg, and these are more of like a linen trouser. So they still are not going to wrinkle super easily because it already has that kind of textured, almost naturally wrinkled look to it. They're pull-on, drawstring waist. These do have pockets, so if you liked the first pair but you wanted pockets, this is a great option. They're very similar look, similar feel, and these are very affordable as well. And then this little crochet vest I think is a great basic to have for the fall. I like to throw a long sleeve on underneath these and do this over the top. You can do a button down underneath them, always looks really sharp as well. This one does also run big, so this is the small. I have lots of room here, and this comes in a black and white stripe too, which I also think would be perfection. I told you I was very into green, sage green, olive green, all the things, but these are a classic green chino pant. So this is just like more of your classic khaki. You can wear these for years and years and years. And I do have a couple pairs of these, Target ones in particular, the specific brand. They've lasted me just as long as any pair I've ever bought from J. Crew, Gap, anything that was more expensive. So I do think you're getting really good bang for your buck. These have a little bit of a wide leg, but not too dramatic. They just kind of flare out at the bottom, which I find really comfortable to move in and work in. And then I love a striped sweater top like this. I have a very similar one in my closet, and I was tempted to buy this one as well. I had to remind myself that I basically already own it, and I have worn that thing so much since I bought it last year. Like, it gets a ton of wear. This is a really easy item to style, and since it's short sleeve, another easy item to layer with too. That is it on Target teacher outfits. My teacher friends, I am wishing you the best of luck on this start of the school year. You can find all the links in the video description, and I'll see you next time.